Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue and I am back for another Sistas review. All right, y'all. So I don't know what was going on with my cable because my cable was showing that 2 episodes was supposed to come on like with an hour in between them for Sistas. I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going to talk about the new episode that came on after the Oval because that's really all I'm, caring about right now. I'm going to go downstairs later on when I come back from going to Walmart and stuff, and I'm going to see what they talking about as far as the one that recorded as if it was a new episode, but I doubt that it was. Child, Cox be doing all kind of stuff wrong when it comes to the guide. Anyway, so the episode starts off with Zach is, high and acting drunk and naked in the bed with Danny and rubbing his peen on Danny's leg. And he said, "Oh, sneeze on me. Oh, I want all your essential oils." And then he nuts on her. And somehow it ended up on the pillow that was where his feet was. And she let him do all of this. And I was just like, why are you laying there letting him do all of this? Like, what's wrong with you? Are you this desperate for a man that you're going to lay up here and let him hump on you? First of all, the boy is drunk and high. You could have just pushed his ass out your bed a long time ago. But you going to sit up there and we got to watch y'all go through all of this. After he nutted on her, then she going to kick him out the bed and then put her head on her pillow and realize it was sticky. Girl, that's your fault. You should have never let that happen. That's what you get. Okay? We're going to get back into her because she is just turning out to be as trash as she want to be. Andy talks to Gary's crazy ass, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Gary is crazy, Andy is stupid, and I'm over it, okay? He apologized to her for asking her about whether his wife had been moving around his money, and she's like, you've been apologizing a lot lately, okay? But she tells him she needs him to go home. Go home and make nice with your wife so that I don't have to defend her and lose my law degree all down the drain because she gonna call the bar people on me and I'm gonna lose my license and all of that because my dumbass boss wants me to defend her even though it's a clear conflict of interest. Like, I don't know what's going on with that law firm. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all got real, like I said, y'all got plaques on the wall and this is what y'all are trying to do. I do not understand. Now, y'all know Gary is upset. Gary feel like you fought for me to leave my wife. I leave my wife and now you want me to go back to her and make nice with her. So Gary instantly goes back to, it's another guy, huh? You got another guy. Bet you got a guy on the side. God damn it, I know you got a guy on the side. Okay, no. Okay, that's not what it is. But we all think that Andy can't wait to hurry up and go check her Rolodex and get the phone number for the cleaning lady so she could talk to his grandson again. I feel like whenever women are sitting up here telling a single man no, blocking their blessings so that they can hold on to somebody else's husband, you're blocking your blessings. You look stupid. You look dumb. Who passes up on a fine single man so that you can stay with a crazy married nigga? That don't make no sense to me whatsoever, okay? Then he starts trying to convince her that he will help her open up her own practice so that she doesn't have to work at the law firm. And she's like, if I get my law license, okay, if I get my lawyer's license revoked from the bar people, it don't even matter. It will be for naught, all right? So do what I'm asking you to do. He wants to sit up there and argue with her. Well, why you can't just stay at home and take care of the kids we'll have? Son, that situation is not working out for you with the wife you already have. I am not a housewife. That's not what I want. This is about what I need you to do. It can't always be about what you want, Gary. And I'm asking you to go back to your wife so I won't be put in this trash bag of a situation which can end up messing up my livelihood. I like you and all of that. I may even love you, but in my opinion, it's all infatuation and digmatization, okay? But either way, don't nobody want to lose their livelihood they done worked hard for, went to school, went to law school, had to pass the bar, sleepless nights, all right, Adderall. We done a lot to get where we are. This great job that she has, I'm just saying, if I was her, I'd be trying to go to another law firm because what type of ethics do y'all have that you gonna try to force me to defend my side dude or, whatever, I'm the side chick to the dude, his wife. Y'all know what I'm saying, okay? That's bad ethics all the ways around. And if I was her, I would be trying to quit there and go work somewhere else. But that's the only other option, and she doesn't want to do that. Eventually, Gary agrees that he will go and make nice with his wife after he asked her if he could take some time to think about it. And she was like, no, your wife wants you served today. So no, you don't have no time to think about it. You got to make a decision, okay? So he agrees to leave. Sabrina and Karen are getting ready for spin class. And Sabrina keeps trying to get Karen to talk to Danny. But Karen felt like, let her go talk to Zach, okay? Since she got him living all up in her house. Andy gets there, looking wore out, all right? Look, oh, what you been doing all night? Sabrina brings up Calvin and the new pair of panties that he had on the last time they tried to get into it. These were canary yellow, okay? Andy doesn't think the panties are a big deal. Karen thinks that he is down low and sweet and low. And I said, Karen, that does not make any sense. Why would he be down low? He has 2 gay parents. He already wearing panties. That doesn't even make sense. He's not down low. He's hella metrosexual. He might even be bisexual. But the realization of the situation is that is not attractive to a lot of women, especially black women. We have not been conditioned to like the softer side of men. That's not what we've been conditioned to like. But yeah, Karen, I do not think the man is down low. I think that's a ridiculous assumption based off of the information that we know about Calvin. I just think that Calvin wants to be able to, have basically gender fluidity, and that might be cool for somebody that is attracted to that, but Sabrina is not. So I'm just over it, and I want her to find somebody with boxes or briefs and regular, dirty toenails and fingernails if that's what she wants. Me personally, I love a man who will go and get a manicure and a pedicure. That's not a problem for me. Now, I don't want you to have colors on your nails like A1. For some other woman, that might be cool for her. For me, it's not. I'm sorry. That's not what I want. And I have that choice just like everybody else has their choice to like what they like. I like what I like, and I don't want you to have, red, black, whatever other colors that A1, be wearing steak sauce, on his fingernails, okay? Same color as mine. No, okay? I don't want that in my man. That's just me. Lyrica is cool with that. Go find you a woman like Lyrica, okay? But ultimately, I'm just over this conversation. I'm over it. He is so hell-bent on wearing lace panties when he goes over to sleep with this lady. Like, let him have his panties if that's such a big part of his personality. I ain't never heard nobody fight so hard to wear no damn panties, okay? Like, not even women. We don't even fight that hard to wear panties, okay? And he is just, this is who I am, my panties, Okay, sir. Okay, sir. That's fine. Just go on to somebody else then. Let him go. So the next morning, Zach is hungover and Danny is joking, saying that they had sex and she might be pregnant. And his dumb ass is sitting up there believing her as if somebody would know who has never had children before that they were pregnant the day after sex. Then she pretends that they made a sex video and that, she's going to send it out to her homegirls. And he's tripping and actually taking her seriously. And, he's sad. He made a mistake. He's so sorry. And she's sitting up there keeping this lie going because she's eventually going to use it to piss off Karen. I said, Danny, what's wrong with you, sis? Where's your self-esteem that you're okay with being known as the girl who has sex with her friend's ex-boyfriend? Only ex of like a week or so? So I just kind of feel like something is wrong with Danny's self-esteem. Anything that the homegirls have said about you, they already said to your face, but you want to be all in your feelings enough to want to lie and say that you actually had sex with this man? That's real desperate. That's real tragic. I think that's, bottom of the totem pole type shit, okay? And when people treat you like trash, you're gonna get mad about it. But this is the type of stuff that you do. You don't want nobody to talk bad about you, but then you're going to reinforce a lie because you think it's gonna piss somebody else off when really it's only gonna make you look bad. But go ahead and continue to do that, sis, okay? So Calvin is at the gym talking to Maurice. He's training Maurice. And even Maurice is telling him, sir, you just a little too feminine. Like, don't wear them underwear when you go over there by her. And he's like, no, I don't want to change. I want her to like me for me. It's like, okay, whatever. Then he's supporting Maurice doing the squats, and Maurice is basically like doing rolls and backing that thing up on him. But that's, that's all cool. That's all fine. Okay. The girls come out of their spin class and see them, and Karen and Andy make Sabrina go over and talk to him. Maurice says she likes you, but you're just a little bit too feminine for her, right in front of her face. Let's just get it out there on the table since Sabrina has such a hard damn time communicating how she feels. I don't understand why this is something that she couldn't say from jump. And she does like him, but at the same time, if you're going to have to change the type of underwear that he wears and you're mad that he might have clear nail polish on, like what other nail polish is he supposed to get? You're supposed to get clear nail polish. What's the problem with clear nail polish? Like, I'm not mad at clear nail polish, okay? I'm mad at red nail polish, okay? I'm not even that mad at black for the goths, okay? But I don't want a goth man, okay? But they got the goth men out here, and the goth girls like the goth men, okay? They like the men with the black eyeliner and all of that. That's for somebody, okay? It just may not be for you, and that is okay. Y'all liked each other. Maybe y'all should just be friends, because when it all boils down to it, if you are a turn off to me and it's not something that you feel you want to fix, then there's nothing else to talk about. People didn't turn me off, and I didn't just been like, oh, okay, well, I'm not interested no more, so I'm gonna ghost you because I don't want to hurt your feelings, and I'll hurt your feelings, so I'm just gonna ghost you. In my younger days, okay? In my younger days, I would ghost your ass. They tell Maurice to stay out their business, so he goes on away somewhere. And a lot of, I was talking to one of my followers on Twitter last night. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name, love. But he was saying that he doesn't like this depiction of a gay man that's always running up on this straight man. Like, a lot of gay men out here are not here for that. If you straight, unless you giving me fever, ain't nobody worrying about you, you know. But I feel like I understand you don't like that stereotype, but there are men out there who are like that, who do think that every man that passed them wants them, okay? We know some of them, okay? But I do understand your angst with the stereotypical gay guy thing. I get that. But I honestly like Maurice. I think he's funny, and I think he is sometimes the comedic relief in the realness that you need in a room, but that's just my opinion of him, you know, so far. Sabrina asked Calvin if he wants to come over that evening so that they can talk about this whole situation. And he's just basically like, if you can't accept me in my panties, then there's nothing we can talk about, but I'll think about it, okay? So she like, don't think about it too long, and he just walked off. So she goes to the locker room, and Karen tells her, why don't you talk to the spin instructor, because they friends. They know one another, okay? Sabrina brings up Danny again, and Karen walks away. She doesn't want to talk about it, Sabrina. Let it go, girl, okay? Just let it go for now. Sabrina goes up to the spin class instructor and asks him about Calvin. And he says that he got an old man. And she was like, so he's gay? And the guy was like, oh, yes, okay? He has a partner that he's very close with. And it's like, it's not real tea. You're not close enough to him to really know what's going on. But this is what the gay guy is telling her about Calvin. So it's like, if other gay guys are calling you gay, you know, and you're around here doing things that might be considered gay, okay, you know, because at this point, you know, the gender fluidity situation falls upon a lot of us, okay? Like, it just does. It's sad. It's the realization. You can be upset about it. Give us some time, okay? But either way, I just kind of feel like if other people, other gay men are saying that somebody's gay, like, how is that supposed to give her confidence that Calvin is not gay? But I personally don't think he's down low. But I think that he might be lying about being bisexual because he doesn't want to turn her off, because a lot of women don't want to date a bisexual man, okay? And the basis of that is feeling like you don't want to compete with something that you don't have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a peen. Do you want me to, you know, I don't want to have to peg you. Like, some women want to peg you. I don't want to peg you. So if I'm with you, is that something I'm going to have to do? And are you going to be as feminine as me? Because that's not a turn on for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many degrees to this. I just don't like the fact that whenever somebody says I'm not attracted to something, it turns into homophobia. And you can feel like that, that's fine. But whoever I date, that should be up to my discretion. Whoever I date. If I don't want to date you because you got stank breath, if I don't want to date you because you got missing teeth, if I don't want to date you because you got dirty, clean fingernails, if I don't want to date you because you wear panties, boxers, or briefs, that is all my prerogative and all my decision. And you can call it whatever you want to, but it's still up to me what I decide to do. Okay, so yeah, that's just how I feel about that. But the instructor throws her on another guy named Hines, who's a massage therapist. I said, girl, no, don't do it. Because he looked like he's screwing the people that he massaging, talking about, oh yeah, you know, here's my card. If I'm trying to date you, I don't want to be a client of yours first. Because that makes me feel like anybody that you date, they can become your client. And then that means anybody that's your client, you can date. And my husband is in school right now for massage therapy. And that is a huge no-no. Because you want to stay professional professional and you don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. And the last thing a woman wants to feel is just well, not the last thing, because some of y'all want that. I don't want to feel like the person massaging me that I'm paying for a service wants to finger me if that's not what I want. Okay, if I want to get fingered, I'm gonna get massaged by my old man. Okay, I'm not gonna come and pay you $150 to finger me. I'm not paying for that. I'm a woman. I ain't gotta pay for stuff like that. Okay, I get fingered for free out here. So yeah, I don't think that's a good move either. I think Sabrina needs to chill out until she can find somebody that fits into the box of which she's attracted to. And the massage therapist, giving his massages to everybody for the low does not ring as a good situation either. Okay, panties or bumping with your clients, either way, no, and no. Move on. Stop trying to get with people you met at the gym. Anyway, so y'all, Gary is leaving and Andy is still stroking his ego, telling him that, this is the only way to resolve this issue. And she tells him to focus on his wife because his wife is smart and she'll figure it out if she feels like, this is just to make sure she ain't taking all his money. So he asks if she's sure that there's no one else. And she asks him, why do you keep asking me that? And then he goes into, how can I not ask you that? You're incredible. And if I had another chance at life, then I would have just chose you and I would have never been with my wife. And I'm just like, okay, now you're getting on the full of shit track. Okay, because you didn't have kids with this woman. And even though it didn't work out, what I don't like is for people to sit up there and act like they wish they had never been with somebody. I don't ever feel like that about any of my relationships. I learned from every single one of the relationships that I have been in, people that I have liked, things I've went through. I have learned from every single one of them, and I don't regret not a damn one, because they made me the woman that I am today. And the person that I am in relationships is because of the relationships that I've been in throughout my teenage years and then in my adulthood. So a grown man with kids with a woman telling you that he regrets even being with her at all sounds like foolishness to me. But y'all know Andy, okay, Ray Charles to all of the red flags. Then he leaves and she crying and shit. I said, girl, he gonna be back. The hell crying for? Anyway, Aaron shows up to Andy's office without an appointment, just continuing to show us that he has no respect, even though he swear up and down that Karen is the problem. I'm looking at him like you a narcissistic asshole who doesn't respect other people's space or time, which is why you think it's okay to just pop up at people's offices and houses the way you do, okay? But he showed up and her receptionist tells her that she got to stop taking him when he don't have an appointment if she want people to make appointments. But she lets him come in. Before he came in, the receptionist also said that Gary's wife was trying to get in contact with her to find out where the husband would be served at, okay? So she said, just tell her I'm in the courthouse and that I'll get to her at the end of the day, okay? So Aaron comes in and apologizes for the way he acted the last time he was there, and then tells her he wants her to talk to Karen about Karen's abrasiveness and how she breaks people down with her words. And I was just like, if you don't get your self-righteous ass out of here with this, because you disrespecting people's time. You think just because you're not tearing them down with your words that means that you don't have any issues and problems enough for you to show up to this lady's job. And Andy was very classy about it, but you can tell that she was bothered that he even came at her like that about her friend. Yes, Karen does need to work on how she talks to people, but sir, you doing too much. I'm sorry, but you're doing too much. And it's just a real turn off to me for a man to feel like he's so right and he needs to try to fix you as a woman. And I also don't like you niggas that like to say up out y'all mouth, oh, black women this, and this is why I don't date black women and all of that. When at the end of the day, you can get hurt in any type of relationship. You can get cheated on in any type of relationship. You can get disrespected in any type of relationship by any ethnicity of person. So it really annoys me when black men specifically love to put angry black women as a moniker out there. Like, oh, I don't date black women because of this. I don't know. You don't date black women because you a self-hating asshole that wants somebody to lick your ego. And some of us are not going to do that for you. Okay? So you can get yourself together as a man and accept who I am. I'll work on me. You work on you. But what you're not going to do is try to get my friend to talk to me about my anger issues and all of this. Like, okay? Stop. As Bernie Mac would say. Okay? But Andy says, you know what? They both should talk to Karen. He leaves and then she calls Karen and tells her what happened. And of course, this upsets Karen all over again. Okay? So Danny has Zach at the house naked because she's hiding his clothes. Sabrina comes over to check on her and she sees all of this mess. Danny is acting like she really slept with Zach to hurt Karen, and she plans to send Karen this so-called sex tape that we know she did not tape, okay? Danny asks if she's disappointed in her, and Sabrina says, yes, Danny, I am disappointed in you. And she says, oh, well, now we all see who I really am, since this who y'all thought I was anyway. I said, girl, if you don't grow the hell up, what are you, 16? You a grown woman and you ain't got no money. So if you want to sit up here and push your friends away over some damn foolishness, by all means do that, okay? You can be in your little apartment by yourself struggling, trying to share your weed with your girl's ex-old man who eventually is going to get on his feet and leave you in this little apartment by yourself and go find him another woman to be with because he really don't want to be with you. Because if he did, he would have been trying to get with you instead of trying to get with Karen, okay? Sabrina tells her, you're wrong, brother, you're wrong, okay? So Paris, the grandson, that's his name, comes to see Andy at her office and drop off some cookies from his grandmother just to show some appreciation. And he says that he's supposed to ask her out. And Andy says that she can't. She's in a relationship. And he says, I figured that, you wouldn't be interested in a guy like me. I'm just a construction worker. You want to be with the guy who owns the company and all of that. And she asks why he isn't in a relationship, and he's like, look, at this point, we're not about to go out, so why does it even matter? Enjoy those cookies. And then he walks out, and it's all good and everything. But I'm looking at Andy like, you a damn fool. You blocking your blessings, and you are a damn fool. You gonna miss out on that fine-ass man, construction worker or not. He got a job. He working, okay? Construction workers can eventually turn into, anything, all right? Look, that's money at the end of the day. Money is money. You could be making more money. It don't matter because it's obvious that being with a man with money don't mean you gonna be happy, i.e. Gary and his wife, okay? But the PI comes in after he leaves, y'all. And the private investigator is a woman with a terrible fade wig on. Okay, I noticed it and I was upset about it. But she pulls out the pictures of Gary and Andy walking together. So she says, oh, yes, ma'am, we have a lot to talk about. Because now the tea is spilt. Okay, and I'm like, oh, Lord. Did the PI take this to the wife? What is Gary going to have to deal with when she gets home to his wife if the PI already told her that Andy and, him are messing around together? Y'all, what's going to happen? All I know is they say we'll find out on January 8th. And I can't wait, okay? I did catch a little bit of the Oval. The main thing that I caught was the daughter jumping out of the moving car. And it's like, bitch, you in a convoy. Where you thought you was going? They were just gonna stop and pick your ass up off the floor and you was still gonna be hurt with your dumb ass. Child, the way that mama said, give me your gun, like you was gonna pistol whip your daughter. Child, the Oval is a hot ass mess. I haven't even been watching it like that. I just saw those last few minutes. That show's a hot ass mess. That was it, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed. See y'all in the next one. Bye.